Hello, Devix here, back in another video. Today we are going over, or DBC here, back with another video. Today we are going over a LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 haul. This is my second or third one now. I do have some vintage stuff. Well, not vintage, but I have some older Ninjago from Rebooted. But I'll show it pretty after this. But yeah, let's get on to the main two sets. Alright, as I was saying, I got Zane's Ultra Combiner Mech, 1,187 pieces from LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising. This is from the Thunder Fang wave, I guess you can call it, but not really. It's part of the Zane and Arc Dragon of Focus wave. Ignore that. That came out of a box. I have some storage stuff in here. But yeah, this is a 4-in-1. At first, I thought, these two are decently similar in, minifigure-wise. That's why I got confused. This is not tier, it's just a basic warrior. You do get one of the Forbidden Five, one of the main stars of the show. By stars, I mean one of the main villains. Pixel has returned. You get a Scout, which is partially inaccurate. It's supposed to have a helmet all the time, not a mohawk. You got Sora. Cole is exclusive to the more expensive sets, I'll say. He's not exclusive to this set, but he's more exclusive to the more expensive sets. You get the Zane Build-A-Figure. You get Ryu. You can make this awesome mech, or as labeled on the back, you can have Buff Zane or Mech Suit Zane. I don't know what to call this. Not Mech Suit, but Big Robot Zane. Then we got Sora's Jet, Ryu, and then the Pixel's truck. Cool. And you have all these guys. You have all the minifigures on the back with the prismatic blades and stuff like that. I will say the collectible is quite boring for this wave, but it has major significance, but at the same time, it's really not that big of a deal compared to other collectibles like the Departed Blades, which are really cool. Dragon Cores were pretty cool, even though they were basically all the same in the show. But they did have alternate versions in the sets. The Prime Empire Kitanas were pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, these were just a letdown because, if you take a look at Cole, they're just basic katanas, just with translucent clear and some opalescent details. But other than that, that's basically it for the prismatic blades. They're pretty lackluster in the sets. I mean, in the show they had some more detail, and one was smaller. But other than that, I would say Lego cheaped out on the prismatic blades. They could have made it a newer katana piece. That would work fine too, but I guess this works as well for now. But yeah, let's move on to the next set. Alright, so next up for a Dragons Rising set, we have part of Thunder Fang Wave. This damage was caused by me by the way I accidentally stepped on it when I was waking up because I sleep on an air mattress. Besides the point, you have LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising, 71832, Thunder Fang Dragon of Chaos. I won't post spoilers considering this season is still new-ish. I'll probably post it within a month or two. But yeah, essentially, roughly the same minifigures as this set, except you get Lloyd, Sora, Aaron, Nia, Noct, and Tyr. Noct is a repeat. Lloyd is technically a repeat. Just he has armor now. Sora is definitely a repeat. Aaron's technically new for this season. For the whole season, because in the whole summer wave, Aaron has the same suit again. Multiple times, just with different variations, and J/Rogues Mech Dragon Evo or whatever it's called, Mech Dragon Rider Evo or whatever it's called. That includes the same Aaron, so this ain't really special anymore. Noct came in another set. This is summer. Tyr is technically exclusive, but the only thing making him exclusive is his horns. I will say you do get a lot of nice plastic pieces, but I do despise the plastic a lot. They should have used plastic, not rubber. I meant rubber. Is this plastic? Depending on how rough you are with it, it will deteriorate over time. For example, Firefang, his frills or whatever it's called, is literally breaking on mine. But yeah, that's besides the point. Besides, I'll just say I recommend being extremely careful with these wings and this flag piece because they will just get frail over time and they will break. Well, maybe not this too much, but definitely the wings because they're going through bigger sockets. And more use of them, it's going to shatter more. I don't know how to describe it more than that. But yeah, let's look at the back, then we'll move on to the vintage set I bought. Then finally on the back you have an actual battle scene, because this is probably a villain-based set, that's why they include more villains on here. Well, well, at least a villain's fighting on the back, because compared to like this one just had the heroes on the back. This one has the villains on the back. Probably because it's a villain-based set, but like, I don't understand why they do that, honestly. We had the play feature of putting the prismatic blades into that device, and it lifts up the chain so he can get loose. Thunderfang can get loose. Yeah, and basically we're all fighting it out. I will say what that is. It's a mixture of from the Well of Lost, from season 3, episode 3, from the Spectral Lands. Really, really cool, honestly. And I won't say what happened in the show, just to avoid spoilers. I'll probably make an updated review on this once Dragon's Rising is probably like, I don't know, like, once it's probably a year old, I'll probably like, I don't know how to describe it besides making a spoiler review, maybe? I don't know. I might just get the sets and say my thoughts on the season after rewatching it. But yeah, I mean, like, the season so far is fantastic. I really do recommend watching it. But yeah, that's it for Thunderfang. Let's move on to the vintage set. Actually, before I do that, this probably is the next review. I know I'm doing this a little out of order after this Zane's Ultra Combiner mech. After this review will be the Ultra Combo mech. 2 combo mech vehicles, or 2 combo vehicles within the same week. Hopefully, if not the same month, hopefully. These videos do take a long time to make. The thumbnails are kind of complicated because I'm doing I have to use I'm using the most generic, wall and stuff for my thumbnails. Because if it's blue on blue, it won't mix too well. And plus, the wood kind of messes stuff up. That's why some of it looks kind of lazy at times. But yeah, I'm just trying to do the best I can, honestly. Some of my thumbnails are really good. Some of them are kind of mid-quality. But yeah, I'm hoping this will work, honestly. Because, this is a big mech. And I want to review more larger sets instead of just smaller sets. And why I didn't go over the side is because they're both Sora. Disappointed in the minifigure a lot on both these sets. Mainly this one has a far worse Sora compared to this one. This one has a more superior Sora, being the one in the mask. This one is just, not that one. It's her. It's that suit. But yeah, I'm rambling. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this will not be shown in the actual thumbnail, but I got the Destructoid again. I bought this on Mercari for I think $60-ish. Yeah, $60. I got the full set, or at least mostly of full set. I got some minifigures. I think I got a Ninjoid and Cryptor. Yeah, I got Ninjoid and Cryptor. And I have all the rest of the minifigures in my own collection. I'm probably going to review this. Probably. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Because I got to look up the piece count and write it down and all that stuff. But I'm glad I got this set again. Because, if you don't know, when I was younger, I gave my friend some Lego, and after that, we were still on good terms, but after he threw it away after he got it, a few days after I gave it to him, he tossed it out instead of giving it back to me. I won't say who it is, but yeah, it's disappointing, honestly. Because I did something nice and people took it for granted, basically. But yeah, it's besides the point. So I've been rebuying all my Lego sets because I physically cannot rebuild some of my older sets because they're just deteriorated to the point where we're unnoticeable, or there's barely any parts to the sets, which is sad because I do love Lego a lot, just as much as I love FNAF, but FNAF's not important at the moment. But even in the FNAF, quality of merch is crap, but Lego stuff has moderately okay quality. Yes, it's hit or miss sometimes on some things, but yeah, it's better than FNAF, I would say, in terms of quality at the moment. Alright, yeah, so I have this, I have Zane's Combiner mech fully built. It is fully ready to be displayed and reviewed. I just gotta review it, then after that, I gotta, display it. I don't know how I'm gonna display it. I'm tempted to do what Genblade 8304 did. Buy 2 copies, display the 4-in-1, and display the, Zane mech. The Zane mech will probably be in the display case. Maybe, if it'll fit. Probably not. But yeah, Zane and the other stuff will get... I'm probably going to put one as being, the base vehicles, because these are what we use most often. And Zane, I'm going to put like with his own, display case, or put them on top of a display case, because I reverted those back to being Ninja display cases. So I'll be showing that soon. I don't know when exactly. I'm hoping to do it after the Storm Suits, or I might just do a Season 2 Part 2 update, because I got all the minifigures out of those for now, except for the Elemental Masters. But yeah, so I got Source Jet, Ryu, and Pixel's car. But other than that, that's basically it. I do want to show a little bit of room updates, because like I have expanded a little bit. This is kind of a showing the expansion. Alright, so up here, I don't know if I've shown this last time. I don't think I have at all on YouTube yet. I have shown this on Instagram, except for these two being over here now. This was originally the Kai's Fire Mech box from 2013 and the Minecraft movie Fry Helmet, but I decided to put Lloyd DX and Stone Armor Cole because that fits better over here. Plus, there's a little bit more space. And I have all the Elemental Masters from the Tournament of Elements, except for Toxicita OG. Then I need Mr. Pellman from Dragon's Rising. Then this will be complete. I'm just putting this up to the Tournament of Sources. Because, like, I'm not going to put all the Tournament of Sources in here. I'm just going to put, like, Tournament of Elements. Then Sources will get their own big display case. Because, dude, there is so many Elemental Masters from that season. So many Elemental Masters. Not including the old ones. There's at least 12 or more. That is insane. And I gotta fix something. Yeah, it's better. But yeah, I have it up as a Skylar up to Moro. And I have the Dragon's Rising ones in the back. And I put Sensei Garmadon in here, or Master Garmadon. Because he's the GOAT, and I love he's a really good sensei, honestly. It sucks that he turned it back to a villain. But even then, like, I would still say he's a good villain too, as well. Like, his villainy is like unmatched, honestly. He did more damage, and he did just as much damage as the Overlord, but probably better, I would say. But yeah, then we have the Tournament Battle Arena, then Cole's Titan Dragon Mech. Really, really nice sets. I really wish I gave this a better review, because this was kind of rushed. But this one had a pretty good review, I would say. Yeah, like, thank you so much for the likes on these two videos. Especially this one. This has 10 likes, 1 dislike. Thank you all so much for liking that video. I'm really sorry that it was rushed. I had to get this out because, like, I was like a month behind still. And I still am a month behind on videos. But yeah, honestly, I'm so grateful for all of you. I really am. Especially because I'm not the brightest stick in the pile or whatever. Brightest guy in a bunch, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but like, yeah, something like that. But yeah, yeah, thank you all so much. Honestly, like, I still want to keep this as like best as I can. I think putting it like that would be fine. Yeah. Yeah. So we have Cole's Titan Dragon Mech, and this over here. I'm rambling way too much, and you got the Elemental Masters and the 2 promotional cubes that I own that are sealed. Then ignore Infusion Z Gamer plush. I'm gonna be putting Dragon's Rising Season 3 over here. And I'm gonna be putting all my plushies away. I'm almost done. I'm so close to being done with all my plushies. It's just like I got 2 shelves left. Excuse me. Wow. Oh, yeah, I got like 1, 2, 3, 2 full shelves and a half left. Probably not even a half. Less than a half left. Two full shelves and less than a half left. Or a quarter left. I'd say that's pretty good, honestly. But yeah, I have, like, I'm going to review this next. I still have the box and stuff for it. This is not going to be a positive review. I do have the minifigures accessories. I just got to get them out. And I need to find that little side compartment thing. Then I can review that. But yeah, overall, that's it for this little update / haul video. I will be giving you all more updates soon on more of my Lego collection, because I am a huge fan of Lego. I've been with it since I was a kid. Unfortunately, during 2016, I didn't have enough money for like Lego, so like I had to take a break for a bit. That's why you see me with so much FNAF merch. But yeah, let's conclude the video, then I'll end off the video and edit from here. Alright everyone, so that's it for this video here today. I hope you liked the updates. I will be displaying all my Ninjago sets. I won't be doing another room tour for a bit. Probably next one will be in August, because I still have to review all these sets and have to display them. Maybe July, if I can get all these built within a reasonable time without getting unmotivated. But yeah, overall, Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry for being on so long, and yeah, bye.